All right. We need a bigger tractor. Because this tractor does not really handle this slurry spreader very well. There's so much of struggling driving up the hill empty, or not empty, but without hauling anything. Welcome back, Iron Thunder. Did you see what Tony F did at the end of the stream there? Ghost Bear. As I ended the stream, Tony F tossed me $5 in the super chat. I'm like, what? What? Whoa, cool, thanks. Was not expecting that. This will be fun working this around the trees. We'll just do the best we can, and then when we do the actual application of fertilizer with whatever we seed here, that will take care of the rest of the fertilization. It'll just cost more money. That's the nice thing about this mod now, that it'll apply the right amount of fertilizer for the job, or for that part of the field. I cannot fit between those. Farmer Joe's on here somewhere. I think I did that pretty good going around the tree. Oh, look at the green texture it added on the background for where I spread manure or digest. Weird. You've got Christmas songs stuck in your head? No, I don't want to have any kind of song stuck in my head. The only problem with that, Iron Thunder, is that certain crops need a different application of seed. I guess you could spread after you seed. You could do that. But you don't want to really do the final fertilization until after you've seeded, because certain crops require a lot less nitrogen than others. So if I went around with a spreader pre-seeding, it would apply the wrong amount of nitrogen for what crop I want. But I could seed and then apply nitrogen after that using the fertilizer spreader. Yep, a bigger tractor is definitely on the list for this unit right here. I can see you. She's at the greenhouse. Okay. I still don't see you, but sure is Iron Thunder. Whoa! 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 What is going on there? Well, you landed on your feet. What is she doing on top of the greenhouse? How'd you get on top of the greenhouse? Yeah, we definitely saw you. We saw you. There's no not seeing that. Dancing around on top of the greenhouse. Yeah, that greenhouse does have some weird glitches to it, yep. Oh, it's not loading at green here. It's only loading at green on the other field there. Oh man, there are some weird bugs on this map. I have to actually, lower it and turn it on. Yeah, basically at the border of the field, it turns up green there. So, oh, it shows up green everywhere it was plowed. Huh. So on plowed surfaces, it's showing up as green. Definitely a little bit of a bug there. No, this is a brand new field. fit between these two trees. Basically, by doing this, I'm just saving money. Don't have to fold that quite yet, do I? Okay. I'm just going to double check here. I don't think you're up for the giveaway at all, are you? Iron Thunder Juan on month 8. So that would be February. February 15th, you're eligible to win again. Iron Thunder, I don't think Iron Thunder's into Star Wars. Ghost Bear is. Ghost Bear, have you seen the last episode of The Mandalorian? Yeah, we just watched it while we're eating lunch. I had tears in my eyes. It was good. Felt too short, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, after the credits, there's a small little scene which basically introduces a future book. Well, if he wants a hint, he just has to watch right now. That's the whole. I pretty much just told you what it was, but. Whoa, 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 whoa. Maintain control. I need horses to say whoa to. How much digest do we have in there? That's the wrong button. Not a lot. If we reach close to the limit, then we'll have to build another tank here. I haven't built it yet. I'm just kind of holding off, waiting till we reach that limit. We'll put a third tank here. Yeah, I looked at the mods. New cultivator. Is that a plow or a cultivator for the John Deere. It's like a huge, it looks like a huge cultivator behind the John Deere. That looks pretty good looking. Um, it's actually considered a plow, so okay. So actually plow, so it's a huge plow then. So the game considers that a plow. That's pretty cool. Behind the big John Deere. And then what was the other one? The empty baler one. Yep. I've never found that as a problem, but I can see every now and then that would be handy to unload a partial bale. Spread my wings. What were you gonna ask? I wasn't distracting you. You were looking at my screen. What are you doing backing into the pig's field? The bale spike is in the green John Deere. This John Deere will do it. That this guy right here. If you drop this bucket, the bale spike's attached to the green thing, but you could yeah, you could do the bale spike with this tractor too. We just have to unattach the bale spike in the future to make that easier. But we could drop the bale spike off of the front end loader thing here and use that tractor. But you could also use the Bobcat with the no, we do not see any links. I haven't read that comment yet. You could use the pallet fork to spike bales as well. Okay, there's a that's a 3-section plow. But they also have a 5-section, but it isn't in Mod Hub yet. And it's even wider. Hey Sparkle. So let's open that one again. Where are these files opening? So this one's a 3-section plow here for the John Deere. And then that's a 5-section for you can use on the Big Bud, or I wonder if the John Deere would even pull it. And plow. So that's huge. I'm actually interested in that. I'm going to keep these links open. I don't want to add any more mods right now, but I might bookmark this one because that's a huge add to the game. Just move this out of the way. Clean it up properly, because I just smashed into it with a tractor. That's why it's sitting on the side. Just put it on the side here. Store our wool there until it's ready. So the 3-section one needs 200 horsepower. Oh, that's unrealistic. I think that's too low. That's too low. I don't like that. Either way, it doesn't matter. We can just run it with bigger tractors. Because 200 horsepower means both this tractor and that old John Deere. We would have 3 tractors that could run that. Because this old John Deere here has 200 horse. This Case IH has 300. The problem if I mod it myself, then it's hard sharing the mod with other people to have multiplayer. This could haul it too, but you could just pretend it doesn't, that it requires a bigger tractor and it doesn't break the game. Sparky YouTube, you still around? You just drop in to say hi. Yes, I saw the mod for used equipment purchases. That's an awesome idea. That's a no-brainer. That should be base game. That should be a mod that just should be in the vanilla game. The option to buy used tractors, because real farmers buy used tractors all the time. But it's good that someone made a mod for that. It's in Mod Hub. Also a mod for vehicle straps. I missed that one. Okay, yeah, that's always a problem. If you want to transport vehicles, they always move around on top of the trailers and then they fall off. Super annoying. So with the vehicle strap, they won't be falling off as much anymore. I'm assuming that would be the point to a mod like that. Hey Mac. I'm gonna hug those trees if I'm not careful. I don't want to hug trees. Yeah, I don't care what you decide to do. It looks like you're harvesting corn. Harvesting corn or baling or and then wrapping bales and then selling bales. We have to harvest a whole field of corn over there. It's kind of behind the trees back there. I even saw the combine for a second through the trees, just a glimpse of it. So that's Farmer Joe's harvesting the corn there. And then we'll have to test that whole field and then we'll be done testing. Yeah, sure. I'll bookmark the link if you send it to me. Yeah, I just mentioned a little earlier. Let me spread my wings. The way it folds up, it looks like you're spreading your wings. there's the link. Let's take a quick look at that, and we'll just open it, and then if I decide I want it later on, I can install it. Yeah, that's actually kind of cool. I don't see straps on it, but I'm assuming they're invisible straps. I'm driving onto it. Oh, wheel chocks showed up. Okay, so when wheel chocks get applied to the trailer, that means they're strapped down and nothing's going to move on it. Cool. That is super handy. Wheel chocks on there too, yeah. Yeah. I like it. Oh, apparently parked in a field. Got one more load of digest. And then I will grab a seeder and start seeding something. I've got a rotation I go with. I just don't remember what is next. Take a quick look. So what did we plant on that field right there? Wheat? Wheat. So we'll plant barley. Up here is going to be a big field of barley. Yeah, the game does actually a really good job of replicating real-life machines, pretty much dead on. So these are huge muck spreaders. Our tractors are too small for this machine. On flat ground, the tractor would have enough horsepower for this machine, but on the hills, it just can't handle it. So we need a bigger tractor for this much of a load. It's a little too much weight for this tractor, but it gets the job done for now. And then we'll get a bigger tractor to haul it in the future. Oh, there's Farmer Joe right there. Did you see the Among Us? Wait, no. You want to share a link for that? That's hilarious. I was playing a little Among Us yesterday. I was playing with one of those groups that were on Discord, but they're very, very serious about the game. What color, what color is sus? Red. Oh, you can change the color. Oh, the black one's dead there. That's awesome. Minko, I did. Thanks. Red is always sus. Black is never sus. Like, ever. I play as black, and rarely do I get sus, depending on what map. What's the base model map, the first map? I can't remember the name of it, but on that map I am very rarely sus. When I am sus, just vote for me the next game. If black is ever sus, vote black the next game, because black will be sus 2 or 3 or 4 games in a row after that. And then there'll be weeks of playing where black will not be sus. This video game is actually made in Germany. Would make sense that the video game gets made in a place where farming equipment is a high priority. I think the World Wars did that. They weren't allowed to produce any weapons or whatever. Well, they did it by doing weapons in Russia or whatever, but after World War One, they secretly did the weapon thing in Russia, but still, they focused on agricultural equipment. Germans have some awesome engineering. And they make this game, so I think I like the Germans. Modern day Germans. Alright, see ya, Mac. Totally spreading manure where manure already has been spread. Oops. Okay, I think we'll call that good enough, and then we'll grab a seeder and seed some barley while we're fertilizing. Nice tight fit. I do that every time. Not every time, almost every time. Iron Thunder says 1 second. What's that? It has been a lot longer than 1 second. Farmer Joe does have a point there. Cedar, grain, barley. Not all the way full for some reason. Oh yeah, I seeded that little field over here and I didn't see a point to it. Filling it. There is some weird little glitches. You see on the mini map there? Well, no you don't because it's gone. I'm seeing these kind of glitches. Let's go to nitrogen. See the little orange corner there? It loads weird there. Over here, right over here is a funny corner. Every now and then, and if I go fix this over here, it just pops up again in the future. There's a little block there that glitches out. So this mod still does have some weird glitches. So my question is, let's go to pH balance. So lime. We've done one harvest on this grass. Lime has gone down a bit. I limed this corner over here. Just this over here, I limed it after only one harvest. And I'm going to see if the yield is the same over here as over here. How often can we skip liming before the yield goes down? Because we used to only have to lime every 3 times. Do we now have to lime between each crop? Because if so, that'll be a pain. But if it takes 3 or 4 harvests before it's really necessary to lime, before it goes down, but I'm going to do a test in this corner until we know. Okay, time to seed this field-ish. We'll have to do lime on that field, but oh, we never did lime on this field here either. We got to lime that field. We've done that one, so we got to lime this field and that one. Okay. When you have no money, you realize how expensive the GPS is in the tractor. Yes. Yeah, you actually have to be picky and go, no, I don't think it's worth it for this tractor. What's that? Yeah, he's doing harder mode, no money, starting with very basic equipment. I just find it fun working up from nothing to lots. I know we're doing pretty good right now on our farm. I'm not seeding right to the edge there, but I think that's realistic. In real farms, sometimes you miss the edge. So we're just going to be happy with that. And then sometimes you go over the edge. Yeah, the fastest way to make a farm grow is selling silage to biogas. Biogas is still the most profitable. Although, now that we have to spend more money into cutting grass or fertilizing, we have to spend more money into fertilizing grass than we used to. That's going to be not as much of a cash cow as it used to be. Because it used to be super profitable. It's going to be a little less now. It's still going to be good, but not as. It's going to be a little more fair balance, I think, this mod. Yeah, at the beginning of the game, selling trees is a good way of making a little bit of cash. Okay, let the tree dodging begin. That's a bit closer than I planned. What's going on with the patches there? That is weird. On season, silage isn't really profitable. That's right, seasons, yep. Oh yeah, you got trees and bees making passive income. Yep, bees are good way of uh, good way of making sure we don't lose as much money. I don't have bees on this farm, but bees are a good way of doing an income. GPS or baling equipment? I think baling equipment is probably more important, but GPS is more of a want, less of, or it's less of a need, more of a want. But it'd be hard not to put the money into GPS. It'd be nice to have GPS at least on one tractor. But if you invest in baling equipment, then you might make more money faster to invest into GPS as well. So that's always a hard decision. It's interesting how I'm applying no fertilizer here. So I might be over fertilized here. Yeah, get GPS on the tractor and then live with it off the combine for a while. That might be the way to go. Yeah, we are applying absolutely no fertilizer here, so I'm afraid we might be over fertilized. That's okay. It'll work itself out over time. Even the seeder, this tractor's having trouble pulling it up this hill. Or you could get cheap. But cheap takes such a long time to bring in money. But at least they're bringing in money over winter too, so with the seasons mod, cheap are tempting that way too. So I'm adding a little bit of fertilizer here. That's a good sign. Oh, cheap for meat, for selling it to the butcher. So you don't have to give them grass bales because they're feeding off the pasture. Got it. That might be the way to go. Yes, you should buy animal transport because it's expensive um, having them delivered. Just like the smallest animal transport you can get. We had that mod where you can only transport like 2 cows in it, right? Smallest, cheapest one you can get. We're adding decent fertilizer over here, so it looks like only that bottom corner will be over fertilized because I think I over or I when I was fertilizing the field next to this one, I swung over and fertilized part of this field, and then when we did the manure on here, we over fertilized that corner. I'm getting bings. Who's saying hi? Okay. I don't have that mod, but I'm trying to stay away from more mods, but that's kind of a cool mod to have. Let's make the end rows long or bigger here. Knowing when to turn to steer the back seeder that far back, a little tricky to learn. Oh, so the sheep, that comes with the seasons mod. Got it. Got it. Makes sense to me. Yeah, I should play with seasons mod, but maybe in the future someday again I'll try it again. What's up? What? What? I said in the future I might try seasons mod again. Kind of understood that. It is very windy out there. Chilly day out there. My truck is done, so I can go pick it up. I really don't want to. be doing donuts around a lot more trees. And yeah, like I said, in the future we'll remove those trees, but that's going to be lower priority. We have to harvest, seed and harvest around them for a while, so be it. I like the cedar. You make pretty quick work of the field. The cedar this big. Of course, as we upgrade the tractors, we'll upgrade the cedars as well. Everything will get upgraded with tractors, because we buy the biggest equipment possible that the tractors can haul. This could be a nice big field when we're done. In fact, that's, I think right now, our biggest field, other than grass field. That is, yeah, that's going to be our biggest field right now as far as actual acres go. This one's close. Eventually this will square off over here, but yeah, this is our biggest field we have. We'll have to cut it off over here somewhere. The road will come in and then we'll cut it off somehow. But that's a massive field. And then on this end, maybe cut it off on this side of the rock somewhere. Oh, I'm like, why is my tractor stopped? There's trees in the way. Yeah. That's a problem. Oh great, now I seeded right to the tree too. That'll be fun harvesting. Unless we're lucky enough that the trees are cut down by the time harvest comes around. Too close. Get around one tree, and then you have another tree to get around. This is a lot of work. that'd be completely up to you. If you want to get back into trying to restart that map, I'm sure you're learning a lot doing the map. Because it would work as a 4x map. If you, I think I'd be fine with it. Like this mod does not work with a 4x map. So you got to think of things like that. Some mods just don't work with a 4x map. And a 4x map, there's advantages and disadvantages. 4x maps would be awesome if there's lots of multiplayer people joining, and the channel is growing, so there might be people joining, but I don't know. Honestly, right now, like Jess says, we probably wouldn't use all those fields. But if you want to make it 4x, I'm okay with it. Yeah. Even if we only use part of the map as our fields, who cares? So there'd be no... I'm fine with either. I'm good. I'm good with whatever you decide to do. Running a bit low on fertilizer, we'll have to top it off. Well, looks like I missed a bit there, but I'm over it. You know what? There's no word given. Honestly, the map making is, as long as you're learning stuff doing it, go ahead. But if you're not learning anything, don't worry about it. But if you're having fun playing with it and learning about modding and stuff, honestly, you can consider that as an alternative education. You are teaching yourself skills that may come in super handy in the future if it's something you actually enjoy. So the darker colors is where it's adding more fertilizer. That's basically, the darker colors are where I missed with the digest. Yeah, hang on now. You want to make a 4x map when you can't even do a 1x map? How about you finish a 1x map and then work on a 4x map? Although, if it was a 4x map, you'd really be doing the same map, just the fields would be bigger, right? So it wouldn't be that much more work doing a 4x map. I think. I don't know. I'm not a modder. Yeah, just bigger fields, the same amount of work. Yeah. And more lag. Yeah, we actually don't want more lag. Yeah, I guess that'd be a downside to that. Oh yeah, you could make the map actually a lot bigger. Like that Blumenthal or whatever that villages on the north where the shops and stuff were, that village could move further north like it is in real life. If you Google map it, you can see that that's not where the actual village is located. Two villages aren't that close together. Let's top this sucker up. Still has some seed, but we're almost out of fertilizer. Oh, yeah, if they edit the update the edit map editor to make it easier to make maps, that'd be handy too. Like I think this precision farming map mod, we're beta testing it right now for them for free for the next version. Oh, watch out for that semi. We're beta testing it for the next version of the game. At least I hope that's what's going on. You still have the non-tell sign on your PC. At least one thing went right. That's nice that at least one thing's going right. Almost done this. We'll do some spreading of lime after this. And then we might get back into baling. Baling. There's a seasons tab on the editor. Nice. That's a win. make the map easier to set up for seasons, there should be a precision farming tab somewhere too. Maybe we'll go say hi to Farmer Joe before we do any more liming. Well, I think we've officially planted our biggest field yet. Even though it's not all the way ready. So this will be the biggest harvest of barley we've ever had. Not on the best soil though. Yeah, because that's poor soil, but a lot of it's on good soil. So a good portion of this is on good soil. That's one road over there that I had to build exactly where Grandpa had it because, you know, there's cliff faces. And we only have a choice to build a road on that spot. Yeah, Iron Thunder, I don't know anything about file structure, so I'm sure mine would be much worse. Well, like I said, you're learning stuff. Once we own this, the road will go down over here. Loop around there and line up with that current road. Looks like Farmer Joe's actually almost done. At least maybe a quarter left. These clouds are moving fast. Hmm? Oh wait, I was going to repair this and wash it. What is showing up red on the map there when I... Oh, that's the field you're harvesting. Got it. Basically there's no fertilizer on that field at all. Okay. We'll take care of that. Yeah, I think if you haven't tested the soil, they just kind of take the average of what the soil should be and do a yield based on that maybe. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but once you got it tested, it does a much more accurate. There's some big pistons on the back of that thing. So it'd have to be for being that far back. We need to sell this forage wagon. We have a much bigger, better, newer one. I don't really feel like wrapping bales right now. I want to grab the soil tester. I like tapping through, and that way I can take care of cleaning up the animals and stuff as well. Try to keep them clean. Sure, we'll pick up the one bale. I think my priority will be help Farmer Joe with that field, take care of grass, and then cut down trees. So basically, oh, I need to lime. Forgot about that. I need a lime. That'll be a high priority. How many pigs do we have? So in 2 hours we're going to be maxed out on pigs and we'll have to sell some more. Everybody puts this tester behind the little John Deere side by side. I was smart enough to realize it had a 3-point hitch on it. I'm like, I'm not buying a side by side. Don't have the money for that. Let's just use this little tractor and use it for soil sampling. Oops. Oh no, I don't want a soil sample here. Guess I don't have a choice, do I? I'm doing a soil sample. I wanted to know if I can drive faster if it's folded up. Not do a soil sample. Not really. Might as well leave it unfolded then. I should be editing videos right now. What's that? Or exactly one pass left. Yeah, that happens with GPS. It's going to be annoying. Okay, sure. Send that in. Wrong button. Sure, a lot of yellow here. That's not good. For a little bit higher quality soil, but what are you gonna do? Sixth time. Hey, as long as you're learning, it's okay. There's no harm in redoing things over and over. If you're doing the map, redoing the map, um, the one thing I would change, starting on the base model, when you make the game, let's go to Gnantal. I wasn't going to say anything the last times because I thought about it too late. And it's like, well, the game's already, or the map's way too far into building to make a change. I would say make the ditches wider than you did last time. And like here, the ditch actually goes down, but comes up on the other side of the hydro poles is where it comes back up. It's this big, wide, shallow ditch. Tractors drive through these ditches. Like farmers take big tractors and drive through these ditches all the time. So that'd be the only thing I would change would be, I don't remember that building being there. Is that new? That must be a new building. I don't remember it there. Hey Max. That's changed too. Hey, don't worry Iron Thunder, you're going to have to build a completely different map than last time because everything's changed. But yeah, you see that this ditch on this side is as wide as the road itself. Now on this side is just as wide too. Really the ditch, you take the road and the ditches, just both ditches are as wide as the road itself. I don't know if that's easy or hard to do, but I don't. Corn header's brand new. It's never been parked before. How about right beside the repair station, or what you're doing right? No, that'd be hard to pick up the other header then. Okay, yeah, do that. Move them, park them side by side. That's a good idea. Yep, good idea. after this little bit, we've officially tested all the land that we currently have arable. Is that the right term? Arable? Yeah, park the headers side by side like that. Yeah, that works. Trailer's all the way full from the one harvest. Cool. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Crazy driver. Yeah, that's, what is it? Corn? Wrong button. Corn price. Coming down. Yeah, no, we're not going to sell. Hey, Wade the Gamer, we are playing Farming Sim 19. Farming Sim 19 with Precision's mod on. Have you given the cow silage recently? Or not silage, mixed rations? Okay, you have. Okay, I'll just park this tractor here now since we're done testing. When we do more testing, we can just use any tractor. There's just so much testing, I just wanted to devote one tractor to that job for a while. And we're playing on PC. Okay. We'll keep that for now. Yeah, let's run this tractor. Let's grab the lime sprayer and get our pH balance on right on the fields. Sounds good, Marka. Okay, we've got this thing full of lime already. Huh? Farmer Joe's like, wait, hey, what? Marka's there? Hi. I didn't know Marka was there either. There's enough comments coming in that I miss comments. Spreader. I'm looking for a spreader. Line 18 meters. We're actually going to go the opposite direction for now and do this little field here. You snuck in. You did sneak in. What's going on here? Wrong way. Talking about ditches. Remember the perfect insult that a former co-worker always did? She always said, "You dirty ditch pig." That was her insult. You get another cow in 29 hours. You're getting your wish. You're getting more cows. I'm having fun. Whoa. Whoa, what happened? What'd you do to me? It froze the game. Farm, Farmer Joe left and the game froze. That's not what I wanted to do. Caleb's back. Welcome back. Ganantal got a church. Ganantal's always had a church, but do they have a new church? I gotta go look again. Because Ganantal had a church right here. That building there was a church. And then over here was a Christian private school. So I'm guessing the church, if there's a new church, it would be down here somewhere. Oh, it's over there. Oh, hang on. Okay. Old church over here, graveyard is back here. You can actually see the gravestones. I thought it might be on the same field, but no, it's actually not on the same field. It's on somebody else's field. This one doesn't have a name for it, so... What's that? That's what the phone call was that you missed.
I wanted to show you I wasn't crazy.
Well, you are crazy, but... Right next to a fruit stand. Neighbors getting church. I'm building a fruit stand right next to the church, so Sunday morning everybody's going to come buy my fruits. Oh, it says berries. You pick berries. That's perfect advertising right next to the church. Sunday meeting at 10 a.m. Bible college something at 7 p.m. Maybe Tuesday, Wednesday. Saturday worship at 6:30 p.m. It's a fairly small, yeah, medium to small sized church. Gravel parking lot. Nice grass area. Yeah, it's actually a medium sized church. Big foyer up front. It's got a basement. Probably the basement would be full of for Sunday school. JB Modding says, look up Rutherford, Tennessee. Why am I looking up Rutherford? Someone's building a racetrack. Which way? See, there's all sorts of new stuff over here. That's new too. There is a pond over here. It's not a telling pond, it's irrigation pond. They pump it out of the creek when the creek is flooding in the spring. When the creek is flooding in the spring, they pump it into that pond. So, building. Go top down and move left a bit. Oh, you mean this? What is that? So whoever was cultivating, I wonder if some kid was cultivating or something. They had a cultivator attached to the back, and they had fun cultivating for some reason. I don't understand what and why they were doing what they did, but someone has having fun. I'm confident that's not a racetrack, but it looks like it. Yeah, see, like in the map you're making, you're putting Blumengart at this intersection, when it's really one intersection further down. So that's 1 mile, 2 miles. Each road is exactly 1 mile. So this is 1 mile by 1 mile. This green line through here is where pipeline is laid. Crop just doesn't grow properly on that zone, so farmers just stop planting there. Just a waste of seed. Because back when they built that pipeline, they didn't move the topsoil to the side. They just dug a hole, put the pipeline in, and put soil back on top. But it wasn't the topsoil, it was the soil from down low, so they messed up those fields. And what's that line for? Some farmers, perhaps this line may be spreading manure, because there are pig farms and stuff in the area. I used to live right in this house and in that house because we built that house. No street view there. Hmm? Yes, that was in this house over here, yep. And I went to school in that little school over there for a while. Okay, look up Rutherford, Tennessee just for a second. Then we'll get back to the game for trying to place it. Okay, in that corner there, okay. The closest place I've lived to you is, because I live in BC now. I've lived in Manitoba. Manitoba's closer. I've also lived in Chihuahua over here, actually Hooktamuk. But that's not the closest. The closest I've lived is over here, near Point Pelee, Ontario. So that's the closest. Anyway, back to the game. Bad aiming there. It's gonna use a lot of lime. Huh, lined up pretty good. The plan. The plan is lime this field. Farmer Joe just harvested the field of corn down on the other side of these trees back in the background there. And then work that field. We'll have to spread some muck, I think, or some digest. Oops, wider than I think. We'll seed that field and then collect or wrap and collect all the bales that we've got sitting out on the grass field. I think that's it. On the day you were snow blowing? Yep, I remember that. Oops. Really gotta watch that tail end. I'm wider than I think. You can actually see way in the background, you can see the grass swaths laying in the field. We gotta bale all of that and wrap it, make silage bales. It's a pretty high up viewpoint from the map over here. Oh no! Oh no! Those turn into expensive days. How badly was your worker injured? Hopefully just some knocks and bruises. I've rolled over a tractor before. What I rolled over was, I don't know if it'll... Will it just come up like this? Right there. That's what I rolled over. roll bar on ours. That's what ours looked like. Doesn't want to show a bigger image. Except that we unbolted the muffler and then turned it up so the muffler was going straight up. But yeah, I rolled that tractor. And no, I was not wearing my seatbelt. That's a better picture right there. Except you had a cab on yours. Hey, Zabot. Video unavailable. I wanted image anyway. With cab doesn't come up. There's one with wheels on it, with a cab. Tracks option is not very popular. Have all the zero turn with wheels, but I don't see them with tracks on it. Other than a few images up here and here. And there they don't have the mower or blower on it. Oh, you're not talking about a small tractor. You're talking about quad track. Not a quad track, but you're... I had it up there. Because there's quad tracks down here. There's also... Who's sharing links with me? Oops, wrong button. Not Iron Thunder, so I don't know where I got a link shared, but... I think the actual term quad track is a... Case IH uses that term, but yeah. It's basically a big articulating tractor. It was. Oh, there we go. Ah, Zabot's in here. Just said hi at 2 different places. Yeah, how much is that? Is that $500,000? I should really turn notifications off so I don't hear those. How much does a big quad track like that cost? It's got to be $500,000. Probably more than $500,000. My guess is going to be 600K. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I've watched enough Millennial Farmer and Welker Farms to know that these things are expensive. 6:55. Run a line here pretty quick. We'll get another load. I think it'll take more than 2 loads to finish the field. I mean, maybe it will, but because we've limed the other little field down there too. I think it'll be a solid 2 loads in a bit. I used to have a Case IH quad track. See, Max, what you need to do is start doing YouTube videos of your farm, and then the dealerships will give you demos more often. Yes, Blumengart should be to the north. Technically 2 miles to the north, but in-game 1 mile to the north. I did it again. Oh, I'm out. So does it open to? How do I open it? That way. Okay. Got it. I know what I'm doing. Hey, wait. Is there a gauge on this thing? Thought it looked like a gauge in the mirror, but it's not. So that'd be cool if you could see a gauge to see how full it was. Yeah, I bet. Yeah. At least you've got winter. Hopefully you got a nice warm shop to repair it in. Superheat. Okay, this is going to be an expensive... I'll be right back, guys. filled up. Do a U-turn over here. Yes, we're gonna do a giveaway for 1,000 subscribers. Or have I ever done the big 1,000 surprise? I don't know what you're talking about. I thought you were talking about something different, but I'm gonna do a giveaway on New Year's weekend. What is the 1,000 surprise? The big 1,000 surprise. Oh, see, we are talking about the same thing then. Yeah, New Year's weekend we're gonna do a giveaway party. Yeah, my face has been revealed quite a few times. In fact, I used to run this when I played games with a webcam up. And people always wish for it back, but it caused quite a bit of lag. My computer couldn't quite handle it. It was another video to process. Oh boy, that's years ago, so I don't know. My trucking videos every now and then get my face too. Not very often. When Jess was with me, you guys could see my face more often because she would often hold the camera, or at least sometimes would hold the camera, and you could see me working. Eventually Jess will be able to come with again and you'll see my face more often. With the new mic I have in the truck right now, you guys should be able to hear her talk. When she comes back with, I'll make sure I place the mic in a place that you should be able to hear both of us now on the same mic. At least we'll test it anyway once she comes back. So on the old mic, you guys could kind of hear her. That you could hear she was talking in the background, but you couldn't hear what she was saying. But with this new mic, you should be able to hear what she's saying. as far as being mic'd while we play here, causes all sorts of weird echoing, so it doesn't work for playing unless we both don't talk and just do push to talk type of thing, but then we'll talk over each other. It gets annoying. It does not work well. Yeah, I think we're going to use this whole load and then probably have to come back for a little bit more to finish this field. Sure is a big field. I'm looking forward to getting rid of those trees. I was just like, no, priority is just to get the field seeded and get it ready. And then we'll get work on the rest of the fields. And then if we get caught up with everything, then we'll start cutting these trees down. You got a Swedish translator for your videos? Nice. Very nice. So I guess someone just voluntarily goes and puts closed captions on videos like that? Oh, I'm going to hit that tree. There's no way I'm making it past that tree. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. I have never played Roblox. Nope. No, the newest game that I'm really into is Among Us. Oh yeah, I've heard of it. Yep. I still hit the tree. be so close. I'm gonna have to come back for a little bit of lime, I think. Who knows, maybe it'll last the whole field, but I doubt it. It's not where I want to line up. I am good at hitting those trees. Cut those down. Oh, there's weeds growing up there. I guess that's the next thing I'm doing. I'm going to go weed this field. Oh, and those two fields are almost ready for harvest. Yeah, I'm busy these days. That's going to be a lot of weeds up there. Oh, and that field has to be plowed. Okay, good to know. Almost done with the pH balance on that field. And then we'll take care of this field over here. Need lots of fertilizer on there, at least certain parts of it. Am I going to make it to the end? I might make it to the end. Wow, it's basically 2 loads. Cool. I'm happy with that. Let's go get that new weeder I have. And then I guess we'll go deal with that other field. Need to bale all that. Yeah, I'm busy. Not running out of work on this farm anytime soon. I may have to get to a point where I hire workers, and I don't know how that's going to work on a map like this. Under my 100 grand. I'm trying to keep 100 grand buffer for things like buying this lime and seed and fertilizer. Or do we get those pigs yet? No, we still have an hour and a half. Okay. AI vehicle extension is good mod for workers. Yeah, I think the in-game worker AI is pretty good if you have nice square fields. We don't. Might as well repair this. I don't know how far down, how much money it needs to repair, but we might as well just do it and wash it up. Well, it went down a significant amount. And then after midnight end game here, we should be able to buy a new tractor. We'll see. Might not be quite enough. Might have to wait another 2 days in game to buy another tractor. Where am I going? Cool. You gotta go feed cows now? Is that why you were unrolling the round bales? I'm parking everything closer together than it needs to be, so we still have quite a bit of garage left for more equipment if we desire to get some. The other tractors are all busy. Okay, that's alright, see ya, Max. Thanks for joining. Let's do the weeder with this tractor. I'm hungry again. Weeder 15.2. Looks kind of funny with the lime on the field. I wish the lime wasn't as white on the field, that they would make it blend into the ground a little bit better. Yeah, I guess it's pretty late for you, Iron Thunder. You have a good night. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow morning. Thanks for joining. It's always fun having conversation with you. With actually most people that join this channel, I gotta say it's fun having conversations. I know most of you guys just watch and don't say anything, but I run out of stuff to talk about if you guys don't say anything. Didn't hit the tree. That's something new. Nope, nope, nope. Wrong track. I do like the viewpoint this field gives. So that forest that's in the background there, we're going to cut that whole forest down. It's just a thin line of trees, so that'll give us an even better viewpoint. I'm thinking of adding that John Deere and that cultivator or chisel, plow or whatever to our mod list. I'm thinking about it. I think it might be a good idea. Our farm's not quite big enough for that equipment yet, but I think that'd be a good idea. Yeah, without those trees there, that would be a spectacular viewpoint of our farm. Let's play some more tree dodging. How long have I been streaming? 2.5 hours? Yeah, I should probably take a break. Yep, I think we're gonna do that. Take a break. seems to be in order. Help if I actually drop the bucket. Oh yes, you should put the two headers side by side there. That works. And then so I got the sunflower and corn header side by side, and then the grain header, which has its own trailer, built-in trailer behind it. So that works. Okay. I always forget that pig farm has solar panels on the roof. Alright, I'm going to take a break. I know there's still a bunch of you guys watching, so thanks anyway. Oh. Oh no, Marka, that doesn't sound like fun at all. So the horses got all wet. That does not sound like fun. Well, I'm gonna go do some editing of videos for the big rig videos. At least copy all the files onto the laptop. I've got 5 videos to edit. That's gonna take some time. I'm not gonna finish it today, so let's see if I can get 3 of those videos edited today and then 2 tomorrow. Yeah, I didn't start early enough for that. And it's not that the actual editing takes a lot of work. It's the time that the computer takes to render the video. Actually, there's a lot more pigs in the pig farm. It only renders so many pigs. There's actually 99 pigs in here. So, hey, Misfit Fox. So yeah, our pig production is pretty much at its maximum right now. The only way to do more pigs is buying a bigger pig pen. Right now we're putting that off, but we may buy a bigger pig pen. But having 100 pigs is pretty busy. So we have 99 pigs. So 25 white ones, 25 pink ones, 25 black, and 24 black and white. In 1 hour we'll have 1 more, and then we better go sell it, or else they stop breeding because there's not enough room. Cows, we have what, 13 cows, and then sheep, 27? No, 20. Yeah, 27, right? I think so. 7 times 4 is 28. Yeah, 27. I know what I'm talking about. I'm not stupid. So, I just cleaned up after you guys. You guys are so messy. Dirty ditch pigs. Next thing we want to buy is a horse pen. And we'll do some horse breeding. We'll add that to the farm. And then we have to add some chickens just for the sake of having chickens on this farm. And there's our cows. I got lots of grass in there, that's for sure. Our vineyard. Can I get on top of? that building. I can climb the bobcat and then climb the roof. And there's our sheep. Yeah, I think our farm is doing really well. It's growing fast. Although we still live in that little shack over there. I think we should upgrade and build a house. Because our farm is getting big enough. I think we deserve to live in a better house than that. We need to treat ourselves. Log cabin would be better than that farmhouse. That's all we have for options. Have to add a mod to have more. There might be other houses under decoration, maybe. So that's a barn. There's a lot of letters. There we go. Could have a tent. Make that our home base. Oh, here's some nicer houses. A stone brick house, a little brown house. Yeah, there's some more houses here. That's a big mansion there. That's an inn. There's a nice small, looks like an office. It says office building, but it could be a small house too. They've sure got a lot of... They've added stuff to this map that I didn't realize was all here. We can customize this map to have whatever we want. But yeah, we can pick any building and then just put this... Uh-oh. Did it do it again? We can put this floor mat down and then it counts as a sleep trigger no matter what house we put it in front of. Leave the door open a lot, so we have to live in the barn. Nice, Jada. Yeah. We still look at the grass is built. We're growing inside our house, so we'd probably leave that house there. I don't know where we would build a house if we were to build a house, but we'll have to think about it. Maybe on the lake. Maybe cut a few of these trees down and put it on the lake or on the other side of the lake here. Or even right over here. Have it right over here overlooking the lake. Might be a good location for a house. Anywhere along this lake would be a good spot. Maybe a little bit away from, further away from the farm and down over here between that field and this rock. Have a house over here facing the lake. Might be a good spot. Anyway, we're calling it a day. Thank you guys for watching. Nobody won the 15 bucks today. Well, I'm not saying today is done. I might do another stream later on today. Who knows? But it's still up for grabs if you're into Steam. Anyone is eligible unless you're on that list. We've got Iron Thunder, Rensme, Dylan, and Don on the list of previous winners. So 15 bucks for this weekend. Whoever wins it, wins it. If nobody does, it'll be 20 bucks next weekend. But anyway, I'm out. Thank you guys for joining. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Probably doing laundry while I stream, so there will be interruptions for that. But heck, I might be back tonight. We will see. Depends what I feel like. I might be playing Among Us instead of streaming. Thanks again for watching. All the thumbs ups and all the subscriptions. We're doing a big giveaway on New Year's weekend. So 2 weekends from now, giving out money. Lots of Steam gift cards. There'll be room for everybody to win something. Well, it depends how many people join. If 1,000 people join, obviously I can't, but you know what I mean. Thank you guys for the conversation. I'm out. If I can remember how to end the stream.